Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to Madvillainy by MF Doom. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Without further ado, we're just going to kick it off with the illest villains.
As luck would have it, one of America's
That was so weird.
powerful villains of the next decade
is turned across
to strike terror into the hearts of men. To shock women into uncontrolled hysteria.
Don't touch that!
The villains themselves were ultimately responsible for much of the popularity. Audiences loved to hate. The importance of the villain was not overlooked. Of course, one of the worst of all was the Madvillainy. They had no code of ethics.
What's the matter? I was only trying to...
Get to work on these boys. Anybody bring a gun for me?
Yeah, here's one.
It's not one, but two.
Typical villain releases included,
I know they're going to kiss me, but don't let anyone see me like that. Please, Doctor, help me!
and a sequel.
Master of all.
Both the villains were to meet in
Your mother was the lightning.
two historical figures, outlaws and desperados at that, the villainous pair of really nice boys who just happened to be on the wrong side of the law. 360 degrees, and similar sequences could not be defeated. Villains who possess supernatural abilities, villains who were the personification of carnage. Madvillainy, more accurately, the dark side of our beings. Perhaps it is due to this seminal connection that audiences
that
can
synth
relate
that's
their
there in the back.
experience in life with the villains and their dastardly doings.
Seemed like just a full intro track. Okay, you guys know me if you've watched multiple of my videos. I love to do more of a deep dive into the album rather than just listening to it. If that's not your thing, you're welcome to just click off, but if you do like the deep dives, then please do stick around. I got the chance to see a live concert of an MF Doom tribute band, and it was absolutely amazing. Hip-hop is one of those genres for me where it's taking me a little bit more time to get into it, and I thought the perfect way to really get into the genre was to go see something live. So my friend asked me if I wanted to go to an MF Doom tribute band with him, and I was like, absolutely yes. And they played some music, and just seeing it live and the absolute pure talent that goes into making hip-hop music made me just fall in love with it. And that's why I'm here reacting to Madvillainy. So this album here is actually based on like an MF Doom alter ego. My friend told me this, that he has like, MF Doom, sorry, has like a few alter egos. And this album is sort of introducing one of those alter egos kind of thing. This track isn't just an intro, it's a statement. By weaving together samples from vintage horror and sci-fi films, Madvillainy crafted a soundscape that immerses listeners into their villainous personas. It's like they're saying welcome to our world and setting the stage for the unconventional hip-hop journey that follows. The introductory story for this album introduces the symbolic supervillain consisting of MF Doom and Madlib by Doom's familiar style of sampling cartoons for background information on a crazy beat. That's a nice kick there.
Living off borrowed time, the clock tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole, nice to be old. Y2G Steve twice to threefold. He sold scrolls, lo and behold. Know who's the illest ever, like the greatest story told. Keep your glory gold and glitter. For half of his niggas to take him out the picture. The other half is rich and it don't mean shit to villain. A mixture between both with a twist of liquor. Chase it with more beer. Taste it like truth for dear. When he at the mic, it's like the place get like Oh yeah, it's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out.
That's
like
cool.
eye capping. Is he still a fly guy clapping if nobody ain't hear it? And can they testify from in the spirit? And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And he hold the mic in your attention like two swords. Either that, or either one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it. Yeah, it's like the end to the means. Fuck type of message that sends to the fiends. That's why he bring his own needles and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos. Slip like Freudian, your first and last step to playing yourself like accordion. When he at the mic, you don't go next. Leaving pussycats like why hoes need Protex. Exercise index won't need Bowflex and won't take the one with no skinny legs like Joe Tex.
Yo, that was cool. Are we going into the next song here? Oh, what? Oh yeah, we are. Okay, I'll listen to this as well. The instrumentation in hip-hop music is always just next level. Oh, that bass is naughty.
Tripping off the beat, kinda dripping off the meat grinder. Heat niner, pimping, stripping, soft, sweet minor. China was a neat sign of trouble with the script digits. Double dip, bubble lip, subtlest midget. Borderline schizo, sorta fine tits though. Porter wine, order grind, 8:45, let's go. Ever since 10-11, glad she made a brethren. Then it's last down, 7 alligator, 7 at the gates of heaven knocking. No answer, slow dancer, hopeless romancer. Dopest flow stanzas, yes, no, villain. Metal face to Destro, guess so. Still incredible in escrow. Just say ho, I'll test the yayo. Wild West style fest, y'all best to lay low. Hey bro, day glow, set the bet, pay dough. Before the cheddar get away, best to get Mako. The worst hated god and perpetrated odd favors demonstrated in the
I
perforated
love
rod
the synth that's just there.
in all quad flavors.
It's like all the textured
Still back in the game like
instruments
Jack
sound
LaLanne.
so good.
You know the name, don't rack your brain on a fast track to half. Sane, either in a slow beat or that the speed or at the cane. Ladder, pain, doing songs lit in the booth with the best host. Doing bong hits on the roof in the West Coast. He's at it again, mad at the pen. Glad that we win a tad fat in a bad hat for men. Grind the cinnamon, Manhattan warmongers. You can find the villain in satin. Gongas, the van screeches. The old man preaches about the gold sand beaches. The cold hand reaches for the old tan Elises. Jeez.
Them two songs were so cool. Let's just go back. Accordion, I loved this. It felt like quite a little bit of like a lo-fi kind of beat, but the lyrics were just, I don't know, something that I love about hip-hop music / rap music is the creativeness and sort of like the wit and I guess cleverness as well, like the smartness that goes into saying and thinking of like the lyrics in the song. I just think it's really, really like smart at how like rap music, hip-hop music is made. Okay, this is really cool, and I guess this is where the name of the song comes from, because the collaboration between MF Doom and Madlib on this song exemplifies their synergy as Madvillain. Madlib's choice to use an accordion sample, a rarity in hip-hop, paired with Doom's intricate rhymes, showcases their willingness to push genre boundaries and experiment with unconventional sounds. This track stands as a testament to their innovative approach to music making. You know, actually, this is what I was saying to my friend when we went to go see this tribute to MF Doom. I feel like hip-hop is just a massive ode to sort of jazz music. There's a lot of jazz elements in hip-hop that can be really missed out if you're not looking for it carefully. Like there's a lot of brass instruments that I use, typically like a saxophone that's used in hip-hop music, and even sort of like the bass lines in the guitars, the way that the sort of melodies are and the chords that are used are very jazz-like. In the lyrics of this song, MF Doom cleverly plays with words and references. He boasts about his earnings with the line, "and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos." This line not only highlights his financial success, but also showcases his signature wordplay, blending humour with sharp lyricism. The haunting accordion loop in this song comes from an unexpected source, a track called Experience by electronic artist Daedalus, while studying at the University of Southern California in the late 90s. This guy composed his melody on a Magnus 391 electric chord organ. And years later, Madlib stumbled upon Experience and sampled it for Accordion. Initially, the sampling was agreed upon with a simple handshake, but it was later formalised to ensure Daedalus received proper credit and compensation. That's so cool, man. And Meat Grinder, let's have a look at what this song's about. During the creation of this album, MF Doom and Madlib immersed themselves in a unique recording environment. They worked in a studio housed in an old bomb shelter in LA, where they spent their time crafting tracks, enjoying Thai food, and indulging in psychedelic mushrooms. This unconventional setting contributed to the album's experimental sound, with Meat Grinder being one of the standout tracks born from these sessions. The open of the song features a quirky sample from Frank Zappa's Sleeping in a Jar setting, the stage for the track's offbeat vibe. I was actually going to say that. This feels a little bit offbeat, especially when he kind of came in. Was it like here when he came in? His rap sort of came in and it felt like really offbeat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Bistro.
welcome to the debut grand opening of Madvillainy Bistro, Bed and Breakfast, Bar and Grill, Cafe Lounge on the water, where we offer you the finest of the finer things. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days.
How do you do?
a year.
I
Live
love
on
the
beats. We have the one and only Madlib.
How do you do?
We also have King Ghidra on the mix.
I love his voice. Love MF Doom's
Yesterday's
voice.
new quintet is here. Victor Vaughn, Quasimodo,
I love that.
and I'm your host, the super
Half in
villain.
here.
No, just lay back and have a good time, enjoy the music, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I like to dedicate this next joint to my mans, you know, Big Hookie and Baba from the Laundromat.
Bear with me 'cause this life
212.
See, like, feel the jazz vibes in this from the piano alone.
How Doom hold heat and preach non-violence. He about to start the speech, come on, silence. On one starry night, I saw the light. Heard a voice that sounded like Barry White, said, sure you're right. Don't let me find out who tried to bite. They better off going to fly a kite in a firefight during tornado time with no coat, then I caught ya. Wrote the book on rhymes, a note from the author. With no headshot, he said it's been a while. Got a breadwinner style to get an inner child to finna smile. And that's no exaggeration. The doctor told the patient it's all in your imagination, Negro. What do he know about the buttery flow? He need to cut the ego. Tripping to date the metal fellow, been ripping flows since New York plates was ghetto yellow with broke blue writing. This is too exciting. Folks leave out the show feeling truly enlightened. They say the villain been spitting enough lightning to rock shock the boogie down to Brighton. Alright then.
I love that hi-hat there too. It's so simple, but the drums are so good in this.
Yeah. Check. Listen up. Yeah. Now. How man hold heat like Clint East's reborn. Leave a with more holes than the dartboard. Haters watch him. Hennessy double shot and drink like the answer to the problems at the bottom's bottom. From the bottom top that homie pay how you owe me. My niggas take no like Kobe. Even
Kobe
with the
mentioned.
arms of the hawk, you couldn't hold me from getting mine. Stovers we roll, smoking and getting by. Thanks rap, I ain't got a dime. Got me sneaking out of checkout lines with bottles by the wayside. Smack them in the face, let them taste pride. Fakes try, end up washed up like the shorelines. Do or die, ride how the table turn. Street turns, keep me in this dirt like an earthworm. Woody spit hits and burns with brothers ever learn. Word for word, champ with a nerve, meeting the germ.
The wordplay is just so good.
them come out, to show them. Like open the bruise up and let some of the bruised blood come out to show them.
Love the samples.
Then come out to show
He's
them.
just
Come
so
out to show them. Come out.
clever with it.
Come out to show them. Come out to show them. Come out to show them.
Music. Bad weed out there. Listening to music while stoned is a whole new world. Most parents consider it important second only to sex. And grass will change your musical habits for the better.
America's most blunted.
Soon as you start sleeping, catching you off guard. Rhythm now, huh?
If you'll all gather close around the phonograph.
That bass is so good.
Quaz, when he really hits star mode, never will he boost loose Phillies with the barcode, or take a whole carload on a wasted trip, or sit wide out lace tip from tip with yip. Some rather baggies, other like they cracks and vows. Catch a tag, roll a bag of swag in a black and mouth. You twist optimal, just the raw leaf part. The list top go, bust before beef start. At the stop and go mart, acting like a spirit host done it. Yeah, yo, Doom nominated for the best role L's, and they wondered how he dealt with stress so well. Wild guess, you could say he stays sedated. Some say booted, some say faded. Someday prayed that he would grow a farm barn full. Recent
Drums are very
research
subtle
shows
in
not
this.
so darn harmful. Sometimes you might need to detox. It can help you with your rhyme flow and your beatbox. Off spike to
Oh, that
your
was so
surprise,
cool.
turn a Newport light to a joint right before your eyes. Tear a page out the good book, hear it how you want it.
America's most blunted.
I'm the kind of stupid from the station.
Doom, the mad villain killing mad boom. Consume weed and drink
Oh,
food
that's-
till we perfume the room. The beat conductor smoke 24/7. Shady.
This guy's voice is sick.
Willie knows how the Phillies roll really though. Last go.
This is so cool.
Don't f with speed, the trees with seed. Quasimodo crew.
We get keyed. The most blooded on the map.
The one Astro Black in the alley with a hood rat. When you try to react,
Even your pops got smacked.
even your
Oh,
mom
that's
got
cool.
cracked. Meanwhile, while my bow got packed.
You drop X, you can have the sex. No.
I smoke
Thanks,
drink,
so I can
roll
roll
me a
your
shake,
shank.
watch the shit rough. I got the fat sack, all day a hundred.
America's most blunted.
I'm the kind of stupid from the station.
I love the sort of like the metaphorical or ironic use of amazing loops. Like obviously it feels like it's been staying for the loop. Oh,
Creativity. It's a known fact that grass increases creativity from 8 to 11 times.
go outside and
In
touch
fact,
grass.
everyone finds that they're more creative stoned than straight. So remember...
M-A-R-I-J-U? A-J-U-A-N-A. Marijuana. Marijuana.
Okay. We're gonna go back to this song, Bistro. This was so cool, this song. I loved the bass in it. The smooth, laid-back vibe of this song comes from a clever sample Madlib used. He took the intro of Atlantic Star's song, Second to None, and flipped it into the chill beat we hear on the track. It's a perfect example of how Madlib can transform a snippet into something entirely new and fitting for the album's atmosphere. The track Bistro isn't just a song, it's like an invitation to an exclusive event. MF Doom welcomes listeners to the debut grand opening of Madvillainy Bistro Bed and Breakfast Bar and Grill Cafe Lounge on the water. This grandiose introduction sets the stage for the album, making you feel like you're stepping into a unique, luxurious world crafted by a mad villain. Which you are, really. something I love about MF Doom is sort of this beautiful creativity that he has into taking samples from so many different things and sort of making a story out of it. In my last reaction that I did, where I reacted to food, I described MF Doom's albums and his songs as sort of like a scrapbook, when you cut up a bunch of different things and you just stick them onto paper, but the after result is beautiful. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know exactly what I mean, but I feel like that's exactly what MF Doom does. Like, he's not afraid to take influences from different places and make them his own. And I think that's something, I feel like nowadays a lot of albums sort of lack that now. Like, not everything does, but I feel, like, in my opinion, a lot of stuff is very much, it's made to be listened to, whereas this feels more like it was made for fun. Obviously, that's not to say that people who make songs nowadays don't do it because they enjoy it. I just feel like there's a lot more sort of creativeness in this kind of process of music than there can be nowadays. Let's have a look at Raid. The production of Raid is a testament to Madlib's minimalist approach during his trip to Brazil. Armed with just a portable turntable, a Boss SP303 sampler and a tape deck, he crafted the beat in his hotel room, blending international influences into the track's unique sound. The track kicks off with a snippet from the Bill Evans Trio's jazz piece, Nardis, setting a moody tone before diving into the main beat. This beat is built around a sample from American Latina by Osmar Melito and Cuatito Forma, showcasing Madlib's knack for blending diverse sounds into cohesive groove. Like, I just think it is so cool as well, though, like how MF Doom sort of makes sort of these alter egos, and he makes an album out of these alter egos. Like Madvillainy, the whole album is kind of like based off of obviously like being a villain kind of thing, and I think that's really cool how he can make this alter ego and make an album around that. A humorous ode to cannabis, America's Most Blunted, features verses by MF Doom and Madlib's rapping alter ego Quasimodo, with the title being a pun on America's Most Wanted. Madlib stated in a Pitchfork article that both he and Doom were smoking during the process of making the album. The track showcases how the creative minds of MF Doom and Madlib came together to form the incredible flows and beats heard all over Madvillainy. In the article, Madlib later said, "Everything was spontaneous. We worked with whatever we had at hand. If you think about it too much, it won't work. But stuff usually works out when you're with the like-minded. Doom's like my super smart cousin. We trade books and records. Sunra equations, biographies of Charlie Parker. Some people are born off that same energy." The spontaneity of their energy only builds to the impressiveness of the track, as Madlib uses a whopping 17 samples to create the instrumental. That's crazy. The amount of samples that I used, I just think is amazing. So we're just going to move on to Sick Fit Instrumental. Yeah, I find something about hip-hop music is sometimes it's less about the instrumental and more about the focus on the wordplay. Oh, that bass. It sounds like there's... Hang on, sorry. Going back, like, in this part here, it sounds like there's, like, a banjo or something. Like, a really folk-like instrument. Love the switch up here a little bit. Oh, that was naughty. Wow. Some brass. I love the guitar. The guitar was following the vocal melody there. Oh wow. Oh, some epic brass here. Ooh. Listen to that in that ear. It's like a... The guitar in this is so nice, just... Bringing back the brass. I love the vocal delay that's on that. Got some nice ad-libs here. Oh, that was cool. I like that.
This villain was
That
a
sounded really
ruthless
French.
masked conqueror with aspirations to dominate the universe.
It sounds like it could either be on a guitar or a...
Villain get the money like curls. They just trying to get a nut like squirrels in his mad world. Land of milk and honey with the swirls, where reckless naked girls get necklaces of pearls. Compliments of the town jeweler, left back now schooler, trying to sound cooler. On the microphone known as the crown ruler. Never lied to Ma when we said we found the moolah. $500-something laying right there in the street. Now let's try and get something to eat. Then he turned 4 and started flowing to the poor. That's about when he first started going raw. Kept the dro in the drawer. A rhyming klepto who couldn't go up in the store no more. His life is like a folklore legend. Why you're so stiff, you need to smoke more, brethren. Instead of trying to riff with the broke war veteran. Split made him swore he saw heaven, he was 7. Yup, you know it. Growing up too fast. Showing up to class with my wet in a flask. He asked the teacher if he leave, will he pass? His girl is home alone, he trying to get the... If you wanna sip, get a paper water fountain glass. How I'm supposed to know where your mouth been last? Hand so fast, he can outspin flash. Known to smoke.
I'm loving the instrumental into this.
Boom, bass, leave the room with the stash. Assume it's in a smash. Doom, get the cash.
I've got another instrumental here. Oh! I really love sort of the villainous vibe that's created in some of the songs with the instrumental. Wow.
The villain took on many forms.
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. After you, whose last is doomed, he's the worst known. That'll have your boom blown or either thirst bone. Rockets won't burst, clone, just don't curse the grown. Own his own microphone, bring it everywhere he go, so he can bring it to you live in stereo. Panic, can't understand it, ban it. The underhanded
The synths in this are so good too.
The best, any who profess will be remanded. Yes sir, request permission to be candid. Granted, I don't think we can handle a style so rancid. He flipped it like Madden and did the old jazz standard.
Okay. Love stuff like this.
Don't mind me, I wrote this rhyme lightly over 2 or 3 heinies, and boy was they fine, G. One black, one Spanish, one Chinese. It keeps the woody shiny year round like a pine tree. Don't sign me, I'm about to get a mill without him. Crowd him off the shelf, he's the villain, and what about him? So, and he's a jerk, and you don't know him. Mad how he expand work, but won't show him. Poor guys, what a sight for old sore 4 eyes. Now hook me with 2 apple pies and a small fries.
Oh yeah.
Rise, so far odd as a ruple. So raw, break it down and make quadruple. It's crucial, you can see it in his pupil. And this time when he get it, he'll waste it on something useful. Like getting juiced off a deuce of cokie. Keep it low key, known to pull a okie dokie. Silly goose, doom is too jokey. Damn, he could really use a room or a whole key. Egads, he got enough styles to start 3 fads. True that, she bad, I wonder do she come with knee pads? What a call, what a real butterball. Either I get a strike or strike out, gutter ball. Rocket like gear for the 4 with nice inside
Really like this
pockets,
song.
Prepare for the brawl. Yeah, y'all, you can say it's an earful. Beware, do not touch mic, be careful. And just like he said, I could have told you. MF, the holder of a boulder, money folder. Money folder.
I love the synths in this. Like the bass line and everything is just top tier.
A muscle-bound karate expert concealed a razor edge which could lop the head off of a marble statue once propelled. With notorious world takeover schemes and the most magnificent gadgets imaginable, villains rapidly grew healthy cash flow. It is explained by a more comedic villain, the bald-headed Doom. This villain rose to incredible new heights of money-making, revenge, and extortion. Such was the magnitude of the typical villain.
I love sort of like the difference in the song. Like I love when these sort of, I mean, I know that they're all samples, but I feel like it adds to the storytelling. So I love when these storytelling bits come in and the instrumental kind of changes up.
Very well then. Adieu to the death.
Wow.
Today is the shadow of tomorrow. Today is the present future of yesterday. Yesterday is the shadow of today. The darkness of the past is
so good.
And the light of the past is yesterday. The days of yesterday are all numbered and some. And the word once, because once upon a time there was a yesterday. Yesterday belongs to the dead, because the dead belongs to the past. The past is yesterday. Today is a preview of tomorrow, but for me, only from a better and happier point of view. My point of view is the thought of a better try. Reality, yesterday is eternity. The eternity of yesterday is dead. Yesterday is as one.
I love the whispering in this
The eternity
too.
of one is the eternity of the past. The past is once upon a time. Once upon a time is past. The past is yesterday. Day. The past is yesterday. Day. While we're searching for tomorrow.
The music is different here. The vibrations are different. Not like Planet Rave. Planet Rave sound of guns, anger, frustration.
I really like
no
this.
one to talk to in Planet Rave can understand. You set up a colony here.
The light of the past is a light which was. The wisdom of the past is a light of the past. The light of the future was a light which is to be. The wisdom of the future was the light of the future, see. Yesterday belongs to the dead. Tomorrow belongs to the living. The past is certified as a finished product. Anything which is ended is finished. That which is perfect is finished. The perfect man is no exception to the rule. The perfect man of the past is made according to the rule.
So eerie, that instrument there.
The rule of the past is a law of injustice. said hypocrisy. The revelation of the meaning of the law is revealed through the law itself. The wisdom of the past is the light of the past. The light which is to be, the wisdom of the future. The light of the future casts the shadows of tomorrow.
Affect their vibrations for the better, of course.
Sun Ra. Sun Ra.
Likewise.
Mad Lib.
Other places in the universe, up under different stars. That would be where the ultradecimal.
I love that instrument.
Equation-wise, the first thing to do is to consider time as officially ended. We work on the other side of time.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this song and we're gonna take a little look over some stuff. Okay, I loved this song. I find sometimes when it comes to rap music or hip-hop music, I find the meaning, for me personally, quite hard to sort of take away from it, because I find the lyrics in rap music, because there's so much of what the person's saying, I find that it's very personal to them. Rap music, if that makes sense, well, hip-hop in this case, whereas this, I found I could really take some beautiful meaning from this. I kind of took away that this song is talking about how today is all that we have. Yesterday happened, and tomorrow it's a shadow of what's to come. Like, all the moment that you really have is right now. Okay, let's go back to Rainbows. Rainbows features MF Doom adopting a singing style that mimics the phrasing of a jazz saxophone, adding a unique twist to the track. This approach, combined with Madlib's production, creates a sound reminiscent of old movie soundtracks, showcasing the duo's creativity and willingness to experiment. I'm sure it was this song that I said that the guitar and the sax in it were following each other along with the vocal melody. The lyrics of this song tell the story of a paranoid snitch who ends up hallucinating after being forced to drink Drano. This dark narrative is delivered over a slow, drawn-in instrumental, adding to the song's eerie atmosphere. It's a prime example of MF Doom's ability to weave complex stories into his music. Yeah, I found when I'm listening to this, I feel like I can picture in my head sort of the place that I would be because of the instrumental. It also says in this, being forced to drink Drano. What is the drink Drano? Oh. Okay, well, no wonder the person decided to, snitch. See, it's just stuff like this that I find, like, it's really personal, a lot of the stuff in rap. It can be, like, so creative, and I find sometimes that's why I find it hard to necessarily always form my own opinion when it comes to hip-hop music, because a lot of the lyrics and stuff in it isn't stuff that I necessarily can relate to, but I think that's also why I'm so intrigued by it, because it's so different to other stuff that I listen to. Curls has MF Doom getting a bit more serious with his lyrics, referencing religion, his early drug use, and how he had to resort to stealing to help his mother when they were younger. In the end, he still manages to amuse the audience with his signature humorous punchlines. Yeah, that's something that I found myself sort of like constantly doing, listening to MF Doom, is the fact that I'm sort of laughing along in some parts of the songs, because he has like this wit and this humour still about him, even though, you know, obviously he's rapping. The track Curls is a perfect example of Madvillainy's style, short and impactful, clocking in at just 1 minute and 37 seconds. It packs a punch without any hooks or choruses. This approach gives the album a comic book-like feel, with each track acting like a quick, vivid scene. That's so weird, because in the last reaction that I did to MF Doom, I said I feel like I'm listening to a comic book. Money Folder has Doom rapping about a few different topics. However, the overarching theme, as we see in the outro, is about the value in Doom's music, which he compares to the value of money. The song was released as a single for the album in 2003, along with the track America's Most Blunted. The title of the track, as well as the closing line in the second verse, comes from a KRS-One line from the Boogie Down production song South Bronx. KRS-One is the holder of a boulder, Money Folder. In Money Folder, there's a moment where MF Doom mentions Madlib flipping an old jazz standard. Right after this line, the track takes a brief detour into a 12-second jazz instrumental interlude. This unexpected shift serves as a playful cutaway, providing a momentary break from the song's main groove and highlighting Madlib's inventive production style. Madlib's production on Shadows of Tomorrow features a sample from Hindu Hoon Main Na Musulman Hoon. I really apologise, that was pronounced awfully. I'm so sorry for that. I'm just trying to give credit to the people that it mentions. By Indian composer R.D. Burman. This eclectic choice highlights Madlib's penchant for blending diverse musical elements into his hip-hop beats. In Shadows of Tomorrow, Madlib takes center stage, rapping under his high-pitched alter ego, Quasimodo, for the first verse, and then switching to his natural voice for the second. This dual performance showcases his versatility and adds a unique dynamic to the track. Like, like stuff like this, I didn't even know that, like, the high-pitched voice was Madlib's sort of alter ego. I think that's really cool. The song plays homage to jazz legend Sun Ra, incorporating excerpts from his 1974 film Space is the Place. The title itself is a nod to Sun Ra's piece, The Shadows Cast by Tomorrow, reflecting the song's deep roots in avant-garde jazz influences.
The world is under attack at this very moment by the most powerful forces man has ever seen. Space from the depths of the earth, Operation Lifesaver is in effect as of right now.
Loud, it caught me off guard. I went to breathe out, but then she made me cough hard.
That's so cool.
And let him know to slip to him.
Having, when he says cough hard, having a cough in the background.
Fine, and how are you doing? Can I get you a drink? This one's a shoe-in. Awkward situation that I'm on a mission to ruin. Her big button smile was like camo. Hit up the men's room, we need more ammo. Watch at 3 o'clock, a new recruit. That's her gin and juicy juice. Use this stick of juicy fruit. She just knew she was cute. It's in her own best interest, less stress. Hit her with the do need a mid test. It don't matter if she's slim or dressed.
Slide.
I won't rest. Fellas don't fess. Some of them just need to eat the whole thing of cress. It's been a long day. It's just how the song say.
Operation Lifesaver is in effect as of right now.
I hope she don't take this the wrong way.
Are you with it? Yeah. Okay, let's go. You know what to do. The whole world's watching and counting. And all you people listening out there, everybody, everywhere, hang on, hang on, hang on!
It's kind of cool how that hang on part follows along with the instrumental change.
The magnificent.
Speaking of jazz music. Wow.
The rest is empty with no brain, but the clever nerd, the best MC with no chain you ever heard. Take it from the Tech 9.
That's so cool.
Don't know they neck shine from Shinola. Everything that glitter ain't fish scale. Let me think. Don't let her faint, get Ishmael. A shot of Jack got her back. It's not an act stack. Forgot about the cackalack. Holler back, clack, clack, blocker. Villainy. Feel him in your heart. Chakra, chart topper. Start shit stopper. Be a smart shopper. Shot a cop day around the way. Bout to stable. Who to know is too molded. Wonder where the shooter go. Bout to jet, get him. Not a bet, dead him. Let him spit the venom. Said him got a lot of shit with him. Let the rhythm hit him. It's stronger in the other voice. We makes the joints that make him spread them butter moist. Man, please. Stage made of panties. From the age of baby hoochies on to the grannies. Ban me the dough rake.
The guitar
Daddy,
in this.
The flow make her fatty shake. Patty cake for fake. If he wasn't need a baker's man, he'd take her for her masters. Hit it once and shake her hand. Want some old thank you, ma'am, and ghost her. She can mind the toaster if she signed the poster. A whole host of roller coaster riders. Not enough tracks. Hot enough black, it's too hot to handle. You got blue sandals. Who shot you? Who got you? New spots to vandal. Do not stand still. Boast your skills close, but no krills. Toast for polils. Post no bills. Coast to coast, Joe Smoes flows ill. Go chill. Not supposed to overdose. No dose pills. Off pride tykes talk wide. Do scar me. Off sides like how Wharf ride with Starfleet. Told ya, on some get rich shit. As he gets older, he gets colder than a witch tit. This is it, make no mistakes. Where my nigga go? Figaro. Old beats in my rhymes attack.
Figaro.
A scary act, all black like Miss Mary Mack. Wait till you see him live on the piano. Doom sings soprano like una, dos, piano. My mama told me, blast him, pass her glass to OE. Not to be troublesome, but I could sure use a quick shot of double rum. No stick of bubble gum. I like ice cream. We could skip the wedding. Have a nice dream. She only let him stick her head in.
I love sort of like the subtle instrument changes. Like there was just like a subtle change in the EQ there towards the end. I love little stuff like that.
Madvillainy. Jump on the track with the hardcore hustle. with the busload of niggas, this time we brought y'all muscle. Wild Child's the one to uplift most, and it's confirmed. So tonight, let's bang this mad villain music till it's adjourned. Who rushes in head first with the full force of a ram? So the source of the verse coerces the course of a jam. Went to hell and back. Saw Delva selling crack. In fact, had to come back with the brother with the mask by yelling black. Power to the people who support raw music. Blessed from the start to keep uplifting progressive art. To come out and uplift words. Take verbalistic leaps to the next splurge. Concoct dope poetical excerpt. Who's the expert? Wow. With the physical frame. Whose mental was tame to get over in this musical game. When the mad villain breaks your dome, you'll see. Your interval depth was written for those that slept. We took 100% unpredictable steps. Who's the one to rock
oh, that was so funky.
When smoking the ism, the vision is blurred, but vengeance is heard. And just when you got caught up in the cynical thought, intervals in the shape of a mic get pushed straight to your heart like.
The samples are nice. That gives me the image of someone been like.
Wreak havoc, beat beatless, mad traffic, sleek and lavish, people speaking, leaking to the maverick. He see it as just another felony drug arrest. Any day could be the one he picked the wrong thug to test, slug through the vest. Shot in the street for pulling heat on a father who babies gotta eat. And when they get hungry, it ain't shit funny. Paid to interfere with how brother get his money now. Who's the real thugs, killers, and gangsters? Set the revolution, let the things bust, and thank us. When the smoke clear and you can see the sky again, there will be the chopped off heads of Leviathan. My friend, I call them strangers.
Oh wow.
Anybody talk to them,
that's
end
like
up in some
there.
danger. Can't reform them.
Is that just violence?
They pray 4 times a day, they pray 5. Who ways is strange when it's time to survive? Some will go of their own free will to die. Others take them with you when they blow sky high. What's the difference? All you get is lost children while the bosses sit up behind the desk. It costs billions to blast humans in half into calves and arms. Only one side is allowed to have bombs.
Damn,
it's like making a soldier drop his weapon, shooting them and telling them to get to stepping. Obviously, they came to portion up his fortune. Sounds to me like that old robbery extortion. Same game. You can't reform them.
Oh, I love these parts.
Was going around with an old flame. That burned me up because I knew he was just feeding her a line. But the guy really spent his money like water. I think he was connected, so I left. Outside it was raining cats and dogs.
It's such a British phrase, I feel like.
Mighty blue, and everything looked black.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. This song feels very telling of these times that we are sort of living in. I don't know. This to me really feels like the song is talking about what it like. The other half is sort of what it makes me think of as like the society is sort of like split into 2 sectors. It's like the rich people and then the people who are not rich, and like just only one side is allowed to have bombs. Just I feel like that speaks volumes, like especially with what is going on in the world right now. This song hit a lot deeper than I thought it would have.
But I carried on.
Put your sister on the phone.
Yo, it's Victor. I knew you was in around, playing all innocent, hoeing since the foundation. Don't make me have to pound this tip crown facing and risk being jammed up like traffic inbound from spacing. There's been a place for you in my heart since the first met. Teenage love that didn't feel no hurt yet. My boys warned me you was poison like BBD first cassette. And still I put my chips on the worst bet. Gave up the skirt, now I gotta hear from the street. How dare you drag my name in the dirt and cheat? You could've broke it off, ended it and dipped. And if you spoke soft, we could've still preserved the friendship. Now you apologize, that's what they all say. You wasn't sorry when you sucked them off in the hallway. But have it your way, raw, no foreplay. That's you if you want a dude who wear a mask all day. And just to think, I used to be proud of you, and you had some real good power.
love this sample this here.
Probably kiss me later that evening, I should be early. Matter of fact, give me back my bracelet and my Sherlin. I'd rather waste it or give it to your girlfriend. She did let me stab it last week while you was working. Remember, our vacation out to Maryland, I duped the maid Carolyn. She made me throw the towel in. Like all foul men, the time I hit your mom's off, I told her knock it off, but she had to set the rocket off. Ain't enough room in this fucking town. When you see Tin Head, tell him be ducking down. I'm not romping around. He better be ready and prepared to be stomped in the ground.
And now, subscriber, we've got to punch you up. So please stand by.
That felt like a breakup song. Sometimes I really wish that the songs would follow into each other. Like, I feel like that little end bit there could have followed into this. But obviously that probably depends on the sample. That bass. This is the female feature in this album that MF Doom does. I love it. The percussion in this is so good too. The vocal effects as well. Is that a symbol there? We're gonna go back to Operation Lifesaver. Operation Lifesaver is a humorous accountant of an interaction with a girl who has bad breath. The humour primarily derives from the contrast between the melodrama of Madlib's samples and the silliness of the content. MF Doom has used variations of the song's title on his other works. The name of his first album was Operation Doomsday, and a track from the album was called Operation Greenbacks. The reason that this song has a quirky, cartoonish vibe is because Madlib sprinkled in samples from old superhero records like the 1966 Justice League of America album. Figaro. This title has multiple meanings, such as the Figaro chains Doom criticizes for putting fashion over art, or it could reference Largo al Factotum, a notoriously wordy and difficult song to sing, just like this song with its endless rhymes. The title isn't just a random choice. MF Doom is given a nod to the famous character from the opera The Barber of Seville. Opera, Figaro is a clever and resourceful barber, always one step ahead. Similarly, Doom sees himself as a master of his craft, navigating the rap game with wit and skill. It's a subtle flex, comparing his lyrical prowess to Figaro's cunning. Amidst the humorous one-liners and rhymes that were heard throughout the album, MF Doom takes some time out to rap two verses about two social political instances that seem to be full of contradictions. This is in the song Strange Ways, by the way. The first verse finds him discussing the irony of the police force's job, how they get paid to put a stop to crimes that they also commit, while the second verse has Doom rapping about how war never causes harm to those who have the power to declare it. The track itself is ironic, as Doom and Madlib together as Madvillainy have claimed to be the most powerful villains, but make you question the strange ways of those in charge. In this song, MF Doom performs as Victor Vaughn, one of his many aliases and personalities he has, and makes a phone call to chew out a girl who's cheated on him with Doom, ironically, with his usual excellent lyricism. The song's title comes from a lyric of ZZ Hill's That Ain't the Way You Make Love, which was sampled for this song. I don't know, there's just like so much creativity that goes into his music that I find is just, it's just next level. Like there's creativeness and then there's MF Doom sort of doing his own thing in his own lane. And I just think that it's amazing. Okay, this next song that we have for some reason is not available on Spotify, so we're gonna have to listen to it off of YouTube, but I might have to click off it in case I get like copyrighted. Love that bass. Is that like a piano? Damn. Wow, that was so good. Okay, next we're gonna move on to all caps. This is a cool piano part.
Nasty, that is probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged. You know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Shoulda let your trick hold, chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. Peep the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. And show them what they know not through flows of hot molasses. Do it like the robot to headspin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaboo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man name.
Damn, that's cool. What a epic piano line.
Like a poet, like baby doll. I bet she tried to say she gave me her all. She played ball. All bets off. The villain got the dice rigged. And they say he accosted the man with the sliced wig. Allegedly, the investigation is still ongoing. In this pesky nation, he got the best con flowing. The pot doubles. Now they really got troubles. Madman never go like snot bubbles.
That was cool. Okay, what an epic sample. Okay, because these last few songs are like a little bit longer, I'm just gonna sort of speak about them individually. Apparently this song, All Caps, isn't just the name of the song, it's actually in reference to MF Doom telling people that when you spell his name, it has to be in all capital letters, because it's a part of his identity, really. All Caps isn't just a fan favourite, it's also made its way into pop culture. The song was featured in an episode on the Boondocks titled Let's Nab Oprah, playing during an intense fight scene between Huey and Bushido Brown. It's a testament to the track's lasting impact and how it fits seamlessly into dynamic storytelling. Moving on to Great Day. Okay.
I was just too damn old to MC.
I was too old to MC.
All that really matters is if your rhymes was ill. Girl, that's all that really matters to me. Oh, baby. Looks like it's going to be a great day today. To get some fresh air like a spray
so
on a straightaway. Hey, you, got a light? Nah, a Bud Light. Early in the morning, face crud from like a mud fight. Looky here, it's just the way the cookie tear. Prepare to get hurt and mangled like Kurt Angle, rookie year. The rocket scientist with the pocket wine list. Some even say he might need some psychiatrist. Doom, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Yes, but why would the darn thing be wandering? She's like a foundling, barely worth fondling. My posse's on Broadway like Mama, I want to sing. Mad plays the bass like the race card. Villain on the case to break shards and leave a face scarred. Groovy dude, not to prove to be rude, but this stuff is like what you might put on movie food. What is jalapenos? Get it like a whooping when you holler at your seniors. Dollar, he can overhear the hashish fiender. He just came from over there, the grass is greener. Last wish, I wish I had 2 more wishes. And I wish they fixed the door to the Matrix's mad glitches. Spit so many verses, sometime my jaw twitches. One thing this party could use is more booze. Put yourself in your own shoes and stay away from all the pairs of busted Timbs he don't use. He only keep them to decorate. If you wanna peep him, select a date and bring a deep check like checkmate. I kid you not, on the dotted line sign. Ever since a minor, kids consider him some kind of Einstein on a diamond mine grind. She was dumb fine, but not quite the type that you might wanna wine and dine. Couldn't find a pen, had to think of a new trick. This one he wrote in cold blood with a toothpick. On second thought, it's too thick. His assistant said, "Doom, you sick." He said, "True through acoustics." Psycho, his flow is drowned in Lowry seasoning. With micro power, he's sound and right reasoning. It's easy as pie, 3.14. One more, one fall smooth, and they done for.
I really like that. That was like, it felt like such a witty song. There's not much in the belt section for that, so I'm just going to kind of move on to, unfortunately, the last song now. But let's just run it.
Yeah, this is good.
Great. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, with the samples I find he uses, I feel like I'm a part of something. I'm not just listening to an album, I feel as though I am a part of something.
Hold a cold one like he hold an old gun, like he hold a microphone and stole the show for fun, or a foe for ransom. Flows is handsome, O's in tandem, anthem, random, tantrum, phantom of the Grand Ole Opry, ask the dumb hottie, mask, pump shotty, somebody stop me, hardly come sloppy on a retarded hard copy. After rockin' parties, he departed in a jalopy. Watch the drop top poppy, known as the grimy, limey, slimy, try me, blimey. Simply smashing in a fashion that's timely. Mad villain dashing in a beat rhyme crime spree. We rock the house like rock and roll. Got more soul than a sock with a hole. Set the stage with a goal to have the game locked in a cage, getting shocked with a pole. Overthrow it like throwing Rover a biscuit. A lot of bitches think he's overly chauvinistic. Let go his dick if that's the case. Rats what a waste, there's more cats to chase. Dogs, he got it like new powers. Woke up broke and spit the shit in a few hours. Sheesh, been unleashed since the Glee Club. Had your fam saying please make me a dub. Well, since you asked kindly, where he been behind the mask, who can't find me? You're blind, in the wine zone, leave your mind blown. When he shine with the 9, he's a rhinestone.
I love hearing James'
Cowboy.
voice with like nothing behind it.
Oh no, enough. Goonie Google, loony cuckoo like Gary Gnu off Newzoo Review, but who knew the mask had a loose screw? Hell could hardly tell, had to tighten it up like the Drells and Archie Bell. It speaks well of the hyperbase, wasn't even tweaked and it leaked into cyberspace. Couldn't wait for the snipes to place, at least a track listing, bold print typeface. Stop for a year, come back with thumbtacks, pop for the beer. We're hip-hop sharecroppers, used to wear flip-flops, now rare gear coppers. He's in it for the quiche, you might as well not ask him for no free shit, capiche? Oh, my aching hands, from raking in grands and breaking in mic stands. Villain, the smile stun your chick, while he put himself in your shoes, run your kicks. You heard it on the radio, tape it, play it in your stereo, your crew will go ape shit. Raw lyrics, he smells them like a hunch, the same intuition that tells him spike the punch. Curses, he's truly the worstest with enough rhymes to spread throughout the boundless universes. Let the beat blast, she told him wear the mask, he said you bet your sweet ass. It's made of fine chrome alloy, find him on the grind, he's the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Sometimes they were comedic. or relentlessly horrifying. They were the foes of society, whether fighting the local sheriff or a secret agent. Frequently, they mirrored our times, the gangster villains which rival real newspaper headlines of the present day. Collectively, they are the components which have fueled nightmares for decades to come. The villains.
Wow. What a way to end an album. That was just like next level. That was amazing. I'm honestly a little bit speechless. I feel like I've been so sometimes concentrated on listening to the lyrics, even if I don't fully understand what they mean, just sort of listening to more like the musical prowess and wit that comes from the rapping. I'm just so fully immersed into it. Wow, this album was insane. Let's take a little look at what this was about. Apparently the music video for this song was directed by Andrew Gura and is one of the 4 official videos created for the album. Maybe I should take a look at the music videos on my Patreon. I think that could be something really fun to do. The song samples several tracks, including Marina Marina and Mola Mabo by Maria Bethiana and Making Love by Jack Margolis. These diverse elements contribute to the song's unique soundscape. When asked to pick a favourite track from Madvillainy, MF Doom admitted he couldn't choose just one, but eventually singled out Rhinestone, Cowboy. He felt it was a fitting end to the album, tying together everything that came before it. Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like this is genuinely a really perfect ending to an album. I feel like sometimes, a lot of the times, like especially as someone who makes music, I think finding the last song on the album or creating sort of like a finishing piece is honestly the hardest thing. I think that actually can come from, you know, putting an album in order and choosing the order of it. I find you can kind of open with any song, generally speaking, but I find this has a very nice cohesion about it. I love this album. This was just amazing to listen to. I feel very speechless and very blown away right now. This is something that's going to be in my rotation. I like this actually a lot more than Food. I thought Food was amazing, but for me this just, it takes the cake, the cherry on the top, whatever that saying is. This takes it over Food. Especially just like the album cover, like everything about this is just so iconic. I think if you just see this guy's face with the mask, you just know that it's MF Doom. And I loved the shortness of the tracks for me personally. What do I rate this out of 10? This might be a 9 or 10 out of 10, like genuinely speaking. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a few more listens to really get this into my system, get this into my soul, to really form a proper opinion about it. But just from a first listen, this was just amazing. I truly feel blessed to have been able to listen to this album. I want to take some time to just quickly say that if you guys are interested in a sort of deeper dive to other music that I listen to, live reactions of songs, documentaries of like reacting to documentaries, I do have a Patreon, which is in the link in the description. If you are interested in longer videos with less editing in, and just more creative content, be sure to head over to my Patreon. I would really appreciate that. I am not going to give my full opinion on this album quite yet. So what I'm going to do is, when I edit this video, I'm going to take some time between now and editing to have a real deep dive on Reddit, on the internet, messaging my friend Kyle, who is the one that got me into MF Doom, and really take time to learn more about this album and the meaning behind it before I sort of speak more about it. So my editing self will be in this next segment right here. Hey everybody, Editing Amy here, as per usual, back to explain a little bit more about my favourite songs and just some album thoughts. So diving into my favourite songs, there's not really a specific order on these are just songs that I felt like for me standed out quite a lot. We've got Accordion, Meets Grinder. I also really quite like Money Folder, Fancy Clown, is a one that really sticks out for me, and All Caps are some of my favourite songs in this. I don't think I could rank them because I think like the whole album's really good, and sometimes I'll listen to a song and be like, oh yeah, this is really good. But thus far, those are the ones that have really stood out to me the most. And I've been having a little look on Reddit as to why Madvillainy is sort of such a popular album, but I kind of wanted to distill a few of my own thoughts personally before diving into sort of what other people have said. I really love sort of the idea and the themes and the thematics around this album. I feel as though giving it more of a listen, I feel like it really dives into a story that is sort of underlying in the whole of the album. And I know obviously the album is called Madvillainy, and it's very clear that MF Doom is talking about villains within the album. But I feel as though something that occurred to me while I was listening to it just before today, MF Doom sort of sets up a narrative and a storyline, and especially the last song allows you to sort of interpret whether not just MF Doom, but just many things around you is actually a hero or a villain. And I've seen this quote before, and it's something along the lines of, the hero and the villain started off the exact same way. There's not really much of a difference between being a hero and being a villain. Usually their backstory is the same. The only difference is how they want to have an impact on the world. The hero wants to save people from how they felt, so they don't want other people to feel that same pain. Whereas the villain, because of the pain that they felt, they want other people to feel that pain. And I don't know, I feel like there's just this really underlying theme in the album of MF Doom sort of speaking to you about which side you want to choose, whether you want to give back positively to the world or whether you sort of want to take and hurt other people. I don't know, I was listening to it today on my walk, and that was just something that felt really prominent to me. I could be like way off the mark, but that's sort of just what I've taken from the album. But now going on to sort of what Reddit says, the main reason why a lot of this album was so popular is sort of because of the production and the storytelling and just the absolutely iconic album artwork. Like, you see that picture and you just know that it's MF Doom. The lyrics are kind of explained with what I said about the heroes versus the villains, but the production, I think personally, it just, I don't know, I've said it before, but I think that the compression in this just sounds amazing. There's just something about it that is really nice to me, especially the way that the vocals sound, especially with the plosives, like the P's and the B's. They sound really good. This was also an album where Doom really started to explore his sort of alter egos and his different personas. He introduced Victor Vaughn in this album, and I'm sure he also introduced another one, but I could be wrong. It might have just been Victor Vaughn in this one. People really also love sort of the cultural impact that this has. It's seen as an album which is like a timeless kind of classic, and people love the fact that Sade and Madonna had their sort of place in this album, which I personally really liked as well. I loved the samples that were used in this. I thought that it was just really, really creative. And also a lot of people like this because it's sort of like a gateway into hip-hop, which I would personally actually agree with. I find some music is a great way to be able to sort of get into a genre, and you can just find that one artist that really sort of kicks off a love of a genre for you. I think a lot of people just sort of look back on this and see it as an album that has really withstood the test of time. It's one of those albums that you can listen to in another 20 years and it'll still sound just as good and still have just as good of a cultural impact that it did when listening to it for the first time all the way back in the 90s. I think that's when this album came out. Let me just double check. Oh, 2004. My bad. I'm actually older than this album. I don't like that. Anyways, those were just some of my sort of own personal album thoughts. It's actually almost been a week since I listened to this album, and I've honestly had this on repeat through walks, when I've been at work, even when I've been at the gym. There's been some songs which I've just thought were really, really good. I just love the versatility that MF Doom has. I think, I don't know, he can rap over a really lo-fi beat, or he can rap over a really introspective beat, or an experimental beat, and everything just sounds really good what he does. Anyways, let's get back to the main part of the video. Thank you for watching up to here. But without further ado, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I know most of the people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed, so, you know, subscribing would be massively appreciated. Again, my Patreon is in the link in the description. Please make sure to check that out. There's a lot more content on there. I try and upload anywhere from 2 to 3 times per week on there, so you get a lot more videos than just this. But without further ado, guys, that was Madvillainy by MF Doom.